How to hold on to happy. This is the daily dose of Dawn at Dawn, number 41, videos designed to expand your thinking. I'm experiencing a fun synchronicity right now because I didn't make the connection in my head that this is dose 41 and I was actually 41 years old before I knew what it felt like to be happy for the first time. For real. Until then, my default was miserable. So, I'm going to give you some tips on how to hold on to happy because once I found it, I refused to let it go. When I was first starting out trying to make this a daily practice, I failed miserably. I'd be in a great mood, everything would be going great, and something would just come along and test me, and I'd fail. And it used to frustrate the bejesus out of me. They say happiness is a choice, so why do we struggle to choose it? That's what I'm talking about today. What we can do when it feels like a struggle to choose happy. A long time ago, I had a coworker that I found incredibly frustrating. I would be in a great mood until they clocked in. I remember listening to a video, and the speaker said, if they would just go over there and behave the way I want them to behave, then I could be happy. I thought, exactly, she gets it. But she was being sarcastic. Did you ever ask yourself that question? If happiness is a choice, why am I handing it over to every little inconvenience I experience? The truth of it for me was my circumstances. For 41 years, I didn't think I had a right to be happy. My life was a dumpster fire rolling down a hill. But that was a lie I was telling myself. Maybe you know what I mean. How can I be happy when is going on in my life? You can fill in that with any number of things that come with living a challenging life, especially when things do what I call avalanche, where you start having health, relationship, financial issues all at the same time. I needed to figure out how to dig my way out of that. I knew what happy felt like and I wanted to hold on to it. So here come the mindset magic phrases that I love to create for myself so that I can repeat them. If you follow me, you know I've lived with 4 decades of sleep deprivation, and this affects so much of my brain and the way that it functions. And I need to help myself as much as possible. So I created all these little tools and other people find them helpful. So here I am sharing them. Okay. So it literally was the simplest thing that helped me make that leap to being someone who really believed that happiness was a choice. And it's just 2 little words: happy matters. Those 2 little words came to mean so much to me that I trademarked them so that I'd never again let myself forget just how much happy matters. Okay, so for those of you living with extended sleep deprivation, this is what emotional regulation looks like in real time. Like I'm reading this script and I literally just start crying out of nowhere. And I know the reason for it is because my unconscious mind is processing what happened to me when I initially tried to trademark Happy Matters. And I'm giving myself space and empathy to work through that. But yeah, you just have to hit pause and love yourself through it. When I'm sad, when I'm frustrated, when I'm just out of energy, I look for it. I remind myself it's all around me all the time. And all I have to do is give myself permission to let it in. Okay, back to it. So, Happy Matters became my mantra because I needed the reminder. The sleepy, the symptoms, the finances, the relationships, they all kept trying to jump in between me and happy. Will living happy matters help you? The only way to find out is to start practicing it. If you imagine your mood is like a battery, letting someone else control it is essentially giving them your battery. We hold on to our personal power by choosing the mood we want to be in and supporting ourselves until we reach it, giving ourselves grace along the way. We need these reminders. Our lives can be chaotic and challenging, and staying on your own side is easier when you expand your thinking. We listen to other thought leaders so that we grow. We have our favorites, and they help. Do you want to get your own How to Live Happy Matters magnet? If you live in the US, you can go to dailydoseofdawn.com, sign up to get the dose delivered weekdays at 11:30 Pacific Standard Time, and I will mail you one of my How to Live Happy Matters magnets, stick it on the fridge so you never forget that happy matters.